Hello, my name is Brody Springer, and I'm doing an assignment for Management 310 with Professor Sang. So the assignment's mini project one, and I just need to build a finance tool that works on the internet using Driver. Um, and if I go to Gemini here, I said, what are some simple financial equations that are annoying to solve by hand? And they give us a loan mortgage payment, compound annual growth rate, time of reach for a financial goal, and then the internal rate. There's some annoying equations that's annoying to solve by hand and can be better using an app. I picked the loan mortgage payment, and I asked if uh, before we create this app, is there any important information that I need that is going to uh, that I'm going to need to learn about the loan mortgage payment. And they gave me a few options or a few information here. Principal and interest. The mathematical formula referred to only calculates the portion of payment that goes towards principal and interest. This is often called the PMI payment. So the simple version of this is just you you're paying the principal and then whatever interest is on top of that loan, and then some other information that if you want to make it more advanced is you need to find the taxes and insurance also that you pay on this, um, and then these also for the app: loan amount, annual interest rate, loan terms, and then here's our extras that is not very simple. And then I asked Gemini, I said, can you create the simplest app for the loan mortgage payment and make it user friendly, which is um, R, what's the absolute simplest version, and implement, build the crappiest version. And so they wrote me a code here. It has all the code to figure out basically this equation, but in an app form. Here's a preview. If you did, let's see, a $300,000 loan amount, annual interest rate of 8% for 20 years, then our annual monthly pay would be $2,509.32 for the principal and interest. And then if we go back to the verify, I got a result. It was the result 2,500. And then for evolve, I asked Gemini, I said, what can make this app 2 times more useful? And it created this where it shows the monthly P&I payment and then all the interest that was paid on top of it and the total loan costs. So let's see if we start here with 300,000 and do the same interest rate of 8% for 20 years. Calculate this. We're paying $302,000 in interest, and our total loan amount on top, we're paying $302,000 more with this interest rate, with our monthly payment being $2,509. Also, the more advanced version shows you how much left you have, your payment, the interest amount, principal, and what deducts from the remaining balance of 300,000 that we put is the principal, and it shows it would take you do 240 payments. Yeah, so that's the E. And then reflect was harder, easier than expected. Just figuring out, I guess, what equation that I wanted to do, and the coding portion it looks insanely hard if I were to do by hand, and if I didn't get help from Gemini to write me a code. But it's crazy that Gemini is able to write me a code and make me an app basically to solve simple equations that are a lot harder by hand. Because if we look back up here, here's the original equation, the payment, and it would take so much longer for me to actually do this equation by hand rather than simply typing in the loan amount, the annual rate, and then how many years per term, the loan term, how many years.